Hi, and today, welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to be diving into a game changer for marketers and content creators, an AI-powered tool that streamlines the creation of professional lead magnets. If you've been searching for an efficient way to grow your email list and engage your audience, this is the video for you. All right, first of all, I want to talk about the importance of lead magnets. Why are they important? Why do you need them? What good are they? Well, obviously, they're to collect email addresses so that you can grow your email list so that you can stay in touch with your potential customers and your leads so that eventually you can bring them to a sale of whatever it is you're selling, right? So lead magnets are essential for capturing potential customers' information by offering valuable content like ebooks, checklists, or guides in exchange for their contact details. They serve as the entry point into your sales funnel, helping to build a targeted and engaged email list. However, there are challenges to creating lead magnets. Creating a lead magnet, an effective one, involves multiple steps. You got to create the content itself. You got to do the design. You got to set up the opt-in form, set up your email service provider, deliver the lead magnet, and, hopefully track your performance. Now, obviously, this process can be time-consuming, often requiring various tools and technical skills. Now, what I want to show you here is Lead Creator. It's the tool I use that's pretty much supplanted all of my other list building tools. It's all here. One tool does everything. And it's good for content creators, bloggers, YouTubers, podcasters, social media influencers, small businesses, large businesses. Doesn't matter. If you create lead magnets, if you want to grow an email list, you need this tool. And I'll show you a demo in a minute. You create your lead magnet, you customize it, you build the experience, you build the form, and then you publish it and you share it. Lead Creator has a bunch of templates. I'll show you those in a minute, but here they are, right? Pretty cool. It's really the easiest lead magnet builder I've ever seen. And it has a lot of features that I'll show you in the demo, including this teaser with a stealth blur, which is fantastic. It integrates seamlessly with your favorite email automation and list building tools. I use Aweber, which is right here. But I have clients that use, Active Campaign, Get Response. I have SendFox as kind of a backup, but it's great. ConvertKit is amazing. Beehive is amazing. All of these are pretty good. So doesn't matter which one you use as long as you use them, right? And use them religiously, use them constantly, use them consistently, because the lifeblood of any online business is your email list. But let me take you through a demo, a real fast demo. So here's where you start. Create a lead magnet. You can call it whatever you want. And then I'm going to put it in my lab category. And here are the templates. There are quite a few templates. You could use just a blank slate and you can copy paste whatever you want that you've already got pre-made. You could take a Word document or some PLR or whatever. That's fine. You could use raw ChatGPT, just a simple prompt or an elaborate prompt. Or you can give it a title and give it some background and tell it to create a 5-point listicle, 10-point, 15-point listicle. This is a neat one. You can take an existing blog post and convert it to an ebook. You can do a blog post summarizer. You could take a YouTube transcript and convert it to an ebook. You're going to need to do a lot of editing there, especially if you're a guy like me doing YouTube videos and you say and a lot. You're going to have to edit all that stuff out. There's a YouTube summarizer, and on and on and on. Ebook creator, quite a few things. What I often do is I use the raw ChatGPT and I make my own prompts. But if you're in a hurry and you want to create your first lead magnet, let's just do a 10-point listicle, right? So let's just say the top 10 things an online marketer needs to worry about. And then they have this new stuff, which is personas. You can use one of these personas like Seth Godin, Gary Vee, Ann Handley, Neil Patel, etc. You can pick that or this: formal, informal, persuasive, descriptive, narrative, humorous, etc. Let's just use persuasive. And then you have different points of view. I almost always use the second person. I almost always include an introduction and a conclusion. You can put some negative words like delve, dive, explore, stuff like that, because these are kind of like telltale signs that your work was done with AI, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It just is what it is, right? And then the reading level, I always put it as low as I can. I'm actually talking with Philip to try to get this down to like 4th, 5th, or 6th grade level, because here in the United States, that seems to be where marketers agree is what the grade level reading level should be for persuasive copywriting. The simpler the language, the easier it is to convey the message. Click create, see what happens. All right. So here's our headline, top 10 things every online marketer needs to master. That's good. There's a nice little intro here. Understand your audience, craft compelling content, master SEO. This is all good stuff. Building an email list, paid advertising, updated with trends, build strong relations. This is perfect. This is great. So you can add, images and stuff in here. You just click the little slash button. You can insert a YouTube video or an image or a button, horizontal rule, right? Stuff like that. For the email capture, that's what this form is right here. So this form is going to appear. It's either going to appear on the lead magnet itself, or it's going to kind of like magically appear as you scroll down the screen, and I'll show you that in a minute. I like the blurred button because as you hover over it, it clears up. And you can add, things, change your headline, top 10 things a marketer needs to master. See how that's changing over here? All right, now you can say, I don't know, click me. And then top 10, that's all I'm going to say. You want to be more descriptive than I am. You can put your privacy policy here. You can change this text here. You can make it double opt-in, which is great. You can change your, your background color to blue. I generally don't change any of those kinds of things, but you do want to hit a trigger. So with that blur, you have a timer. You can say how many seconds, right? It could be 1, 2, 3, 10, whatever. You can do a half page blur, or you can do on mouse scroll, and you can say when I get 25% down the page, or when the viewer gets 50% down the page, or 75% down the page, that's when this is going to appear. And when this appears, your viewer has only one choice, and that's to click the button or click away from the page. So when they click this button, this form pops up, and they have to enter their name, email, tick the box, and click the button, or exit the page. All right, so I'm going to say 75% just for the heck of it. Always make sure you go back up here and hit Save Changes. In integrations, you want to connect it to your email service provider and the list you want to send those folks to. You can also put tags here, which is great, good for segmentation. We'll talk about that in a subsequent video. Make sure you hit save. You can do a social slider. After 2 seconds, this kind of a message is going to come up. Kind of show, it gives you the sense that other people are getting this, so you're not the only one, or expiring URL, you can change the date by which this thing expires. So let's just keep it here. And I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to hit save. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to go back to the content editor. I'm going to hit publish, and then I'm going to hit view. So this is what that expiring URL looks like. So it says in 5 days, 11 hours, 50 minutes, and 22 seconds. I would put a call to action here. I didn't do that in the demo, but it would say something like, get this now before it's gone, whatever. And when it gets to 0, this page will basically say, sorry, man, you missed it. Next up is our settings. This is where you could take the form branding off, or you could put footer branding on. You could change the slug. You can change the domain. You can put in a referral link. I'm not going to do that now, but if you're an affiliate, which I am, you would put that here. And you can put social sharing images here. You can even make these things a PDF. Pretty powerful stuff. And you can also make the page background a little different. Make the background color different, the page color different, or the shadow color, which is kind of cool. So all good stuff. So I'm going to update the published version. And the neat thing here, let's say a week down the road, you want to change something in here, you just change it and you update it and it updates on the fly. You don't have to do anything. In the old days, before Lead Creator, I would have to actually create a lead magnet, publish it as a PDF, put it somewhere, tell my email service provider how to deliver that PDF. And oh, by the way, if I change the PDF, I got to go change all that other stuff. I got to change the PDF that my email service provider is accessing. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. This is super simple. And I love it. I absolutely love this software. As you can see, it's got everything. It's got all the tools you need. You don't need to hire anybody to do this for you. You don't need any technical know-how to make this work. It's super simple. I'm telling you, just making a form used to take a lot of effort. Used to take knowing CSS, HTML, all that kind of stuff. You don't have to do that here. It is super simple. And you may say, oh, $25 a month, that's a lot of money. Well, when you consider that the industry average, I shouldn't say industry, the global average for one email subscriber, their value per month is about $1. Now it depends on the niche, right? But let's just say on average it's $1. So if you get 25 subscribers, you're paying for your Lead Creator membership, right? So once you get past that, it's golden. And the key is when you get these people on your email list, you need to email them regularly and you need to make offers regularly. But we'll talk about that in a later video. All right, for now, I think you got what you need to know, and we'll see you next time.